The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, so we're about 15 minutes away, less than that, from 8 a.m. Billie Eilish tickets coming up for you at 8 o'clock right here with Brian and Kenzie.
I love Billie Eilish.
Oh, God. It's so good.
Can I say, somebody texted in, I think it was Allie, and she said, hey, I just don't get the Billie Eilish hype. She, whispers a lot, whatever. I don't get it. And I have to say, I used to feel like that about her, where I'm like, I don't get the vibe. And I watched her Apple TV docuseries and fell in love with her.
Right.
She's so badass. You see the process of her making music. Also, just hearing her in a room do it and how pretty her voice is when it's she was so cool. And she had the best story about the first music festival she ever played. When you think about the lower billing of Lollapalooza, because there's so many artists on stage. So she did something like that where no one. She had Ocean Eyes out, but it wasn't popular. And she bawled her eyes out because there was one person who watched her set, but she knew every word to Ocean Eyes. And she was like, I'm not she was so blown away that somebody knew all the lyrics to her song that it made her cry. She was so happy. And now think of what she's done set-wise, how many people know her lyrics. So just a really cool, humble person, their whole family working together. She really is awesome if you don't know a lot about her. Now that she is a big name, it sounds silly to say that, but she's really, really cool.
In a very short period of time, in a way, like I said, she played the Q101 Lounge, and that is up at our YouTube channel, on Q101's YouTube channel. 2018, not that long ago, when you were selling out the United Center and several shows at the United Center coming up. The first one being Wednesday, November 13th. I have a feeling they'll announce more once we get that one, done.
They've got 2 shows already.
Oh, it's already 2?
Yeah.
Okay, this is for that show then, the Wednesday, November 13th. And all the accolades and everything, totally deserved.
She's done quite well for herself.
So Billie Eilish tickets coming up at 8 a.m. right here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Now, over the weekend, a lot of joy for a lot of parents out there and for a lot of our listeners that went through college and graduated, like my nephew, John, who graduated from University of Illinois Saturday. They partied yesterday. Saturday was the graduation.
Shouts out, baby.
Whoop, whoop. So this happened in Philadelphia. Now, my wife's from Philadelphia. There's Thomas Jefferson University there. This is a big school with a massive hospital throughout Philadelphia, kind of like Northwestern here in Chicago, where it's dominant downtown. So this is not a small college by any means, very prestigious, okay? So they had their graduation ceremony, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the woman calling the names up of the nursing students to come up and get their diplomas didn't just mess up one name, could not get any of the names right, to the point where she started getting booed.
Oh, no.
At a graduation ceremony, which, people work 4 years, 5 years to finally graduate and hear their name and walk across, flip the tassel over and get the degree. And then they mess up your name.
And are you not sure if you graduated then? Is that me? Is that me? Do I walk? Is it me? That would suck. I'm me? No, yeah. Me? Did I make it?
So we're going to play a little game here. We have the audio of the names she announced. And then I want you, Case, and then you, Kenzie, to guess what you think the name is she's trying to say.
But to be clear, these aren't, Kenzie, did you ever have the fear that people would mispronounce your name? You have a pretty normal name. Was it mispronounced a lot as a kid?
I feel like Kenzie, misspelled, but not mispronounced.
Brian, what about you? Everybody got your name for the most part, right?
Well, not really, because my last name is Haddad.
And did people mess it up?
I mean, I'd walk in and see people's like Brian Habib. They'd say things completely
Just
wrong.
adding eyes.
Or Haddad.
I was not expecting Habib. I'm sorry.
No. And that's actually a word, but it's not my name. It's Haddad. It's not that. I mean, that's whatever.
I mean, it's phonetically, is how you say your name.
I would just say, as a kid, I'd say it's just Dad. Just remember it like
how
that.
It's spelled.
Yeah.
I think anybody that has a super complicated name or a different spelling, they live in fear of their name being mispronounced. Because my name is Case. It's my real name, but that's not a common name. So I would get, in situations like this, Chase or Casey or Chad or whatever it was.
Casey.
It was a lot of different things.
Was that me? Because I call you Casey.
To be clear on this audio, and I don't know the real names of these people, but it's my understanding these aren't super complicated names, right?
Well, we'll play the audio and you judge. And I'm curious your first reactions to the names, what you think they are. So here is name number 1 she called to come up to the podium and get her degree.
Victoria Lee Zubeth Ross.
Now, Kenzie, what do you think the name is that she's
Luther
trying?
Vandross.
You think Luther Vandross
Like the artist?
sadly passed away? Or no, is Luther still alive?
I don't know.
No, I think he
don't
died.
Text him.
Okay. Anyway,
God.
you think it was Victoria Luther Vandross?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I want to play one more time.
Victoria Lee Zubith Ross.
Okay, Case, what do you think the name is really?
I feel like I'm locked in on Victoria Lee. The last name, I wonder. Oh man, maybe they're going for like Ross. Maybe it's Victoria Lee Ross.
Victoria
Lee Zubith Ross.
What is it?
The name is Victoria Elizabeth Bruce.
What? What?
That's what she was trying to say.
Victoria Lee Zubith Ross.
She said it's Bruce.
And it's Elizabeth?
And yeah, so, the students, they gave the name they wanted to read like, and she said Lee. I guess Elizabeth can't be Lee, right? It's Liz.
Yeah,
If you wanna
no,
go
it's
short.
wrong. It's wrong on all accounts.
It's wrong on all accounts. So that was it. And this woman was given phonetic spelling of everybody's name too. The school gave phonetic spelling.
Did they mess up? Like, did they somebody fall on their keyboard when they're spelling it? I'm like, what if this girl, the whole time is the person who did the phonetic spelling?
Right.
Like, they're adding all these letters.
Yeah.
There's a Z in there.
Victoria Lee Zubith Ross.
So she combined the last part of Elizabeth and the last name. I think that's what.
yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't understand where the phonetic breakdown
Where the
was.
space was.
Yeah.
It's tough.
How dare you guys not get that one? That's terrible. All right, so here's another name that this woman screwed up in the graduation ceremony over the weekend. Here we go.
Jessica Lynn Bower.
What do you think the name is, Kenzie?
Can I hear it again
Yeah.
before I come up with a guess?
Let me go back. Here we go.
Jessica Lynn Bower.
I think she got Lynn.
Interesting. You're confident in Lynn.
She said it with passion. I feel like Lynn's in there on its own.
Okay.
Jessica.
What do you think the name is?
Jessica.
What do you think the first name is?
I'm wondering if it's like a Latin name. Like, where she really threw it. I don't know, it was like Jesus or something. I'm going to say Jesus Lynn.
And there was a last name in there. One more time.
Oh, God.
Jessica Lynn Bower.
Boeing. She's part of the...
She's part of the family.
Yeah. It's an expensive school.
So you think it's Jesus Lynn
Lynn
Bowen?
Bowen.
Okay. All right. Case, one more time.
Jessica Lynn Bower.
See, I'm way more confident that it's Jessica rather than it's Lynn.
Oh.
I think it's Jessica Flynn Bowman, like the baseball card company Bowman.
Jessica Flynn Bowman.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Lynn Bower.
Her name is Jessica.
Uh-huh.
Good job, Case. Not Jesus. Sorry, Kenzie.
I'm sorry, I don't speak idiot.
Jessica Lynn Bauer.
Oh.
She said Bower. It's not too far off, but then if my name was Bauer and they said Bower, I'd be pissed off.
I'm Jessica?
Yeah, Jessica, not Jesus.
Ross.
Well, here we go.
Jessica.
How is that possible?
It's like Kenzie. It's like the Key and Peele sketch
yeah.
with the
Hey,
substitute
A-Rod?
techer. Yeah, and I think there is a Jessica in that one.
Oh, I wonder what he says.
Yo, Aaron.
Lynn.
Jesuku.
Jessica Lynn
my
Bower.
Okay. Jessica Lynn Bauer, great nurse. Too bad.
Congratulations to her family.
Yeah. There's a couple more names here. I want to get through all these before we get to the Billie Eilish tickets, okay? So here's
Elio.
okay, so here we go. The next name, this woman screwed up at the Thomas Jefferson University graduation ceremony. She screwed all of them up to the point where she ended up getting booed.
What'd she call the graduation ceremony? Thomas Jeff, could you imagine? Thomas.
All right, here we go. Here's the next name that she screwed up.
Alisuna Cole Bishop.
Okay. What do you think?
Okay, I feel like this one's easier.
You do?
It's got to be Allison Bishop, probably.
There was a middle name too. me see.
Nicole.
Nicole Bishop.
I'm going to say Allison Nicole Bishop. I think that's what it is.
Let's do it. I'm sorry.
Alisuna Cole Bishop.
You think it's what again?
Allison Cole Bishop. I feel like that's what it is.
Okay. Case, what do you think it is? You agree with Kenzie?
I'm with Kenzie on this one.
Okay, so one more time.
Alisuna Cole.
Oh, sorry, I messed up.
What is going on there?
Alisuna.
Nah, let me try. Here we go. Here we go.
Alisuna Cole Bishop.
Okay. So the name is, you guys kind of nailed it. Very close. I think you said it the first time, though, and you didn't say it the second time, but you were right. Allison Nicole Bishop. Kenzie, I think you got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
So she just lopped off the first part of Nicole.
Correct. I don't know what.
Alicina's pretty, though. Maybe we should start
It is.
naming
That's a
people.
really pretty name.
I'm getting some ideas.
Alisuna.
Alisuna.
Alisuna Cole Bishop.
You got a little reggae there, Bishop.
I'm sure that's what you wanted.
Yeah, I guess so. You guys are good on that one. Allison Nicole Bishop.
Alicina. These are pretty.
You writing that down for the next kid?
Yeah, I know. I have a folder. So.
There's two more names. I want to get to all of these. These are the ones this woman screwed up during the graduation ceremony. Here we go.
Allison Care Camp Bull.
Come on. She's the heir of a soup company.
That's right.
The heiress.
Yeah. What do you think, Kenzie?
I mean, Allison Campbell. What's the middle one again? I can't
Care.
It was
Care.
care. She said care.
even. I'm going to say Cher.
Care.
Here we go.
Allison Cher Campbell.
Allison Care Camp Bull.
I'm going to say, what's amazing is that she didn't get it, Allison, the first, like
Right.
the name before it, whatever.
Right.
I'm going to say Allison Cher, like the icon,
Right.
Campbell.
Parents probably big fans in the 70s, and she
Yeah.
got pregnant. There you go.
I think there's no way that there's two Allisons back to back. I'm going to say her name is Alyssa. Her name is Cher Campbell. Alyssa Cher Campbell is my guess.
Well, you sound out Camp Bell, you might get it. So you think it's going to be Alyssa?
I think there's no way that it's Allison. There's no way there's back-to-back Allisons here.
And she got one
Allison.
right.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Allison Care Camp Bull.
So it is Allison.
Oh, damn.
It's not Cher, it's Carol. Allison Carol, and then it is Campbell. Or Campbell.
Campbell soup, baby.
Campbell, not Camp Bell.
Boeing and Campbell in the same building. I mean, this is a powerhouse.
How about it?
Ask questions.
Allison Care Camp Bull.
What is going on?
So her middle name was Carol?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
She said like Cher or Care.
She said care. Yeah,
Care.
she just forgot the last syllable.
Yep. There we are.
Did she herself go like? She had to be like, what is going on with these kids? Everyone's thinking she's in it. She's thinking all these parents are psychopaths.
She's probably like, oh, these millennial parents and all their names.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seriously.
boy. There's one more. Let's finish it off, and then we got the Billie Eilish tickets coming up here in a second. So this is from the graduation ceremony out in Philly where the lady misspelled the name. This is the fifth name, by the way. Now, Case, did you tell me, is this the guy that corrected her when he got to the podium?
You'll hear a little bit of a disruption in the audio, and he at some point goes up to the podium and
I
says,
think my name's Adam.
It's Mike Smith.
It's for the love of God.
Okay, so here we go.
Tom May.
you hear in the background go, it's Thomas.
Oh, boy.
Thomas.
So we don't have the whole what she did to the name. That's what she just did there.
Tom May. Tom May.
Oh my God. Is that what she said in school? Tom Mume Jefferson. It's the name of the school.
And this guy actually had the toughest name. It doesn't finish on the audio there, but it was Thomas Michael Canaveri Jr.
Good. Watch her nail it.
Oh.
The last name comes out
This just goes right through.
flawlessly.
Done.
Canaveri.
Yeah.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. and Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
So we have two pieces of audio of the day, of the weekend, that you have to hear, absolutely. And stick around for the second one because you're going to hear somebody get run over by a car, but they're okay. Okay? They're okay.
Stick around for that.
You stick around for it because,
We've had a lot of injured audio.
you know, honestly, both these involve cars. No one got injured in the first one. This is a United States Postal Service worker that was driving the van, the big postal, the mail van, and they were caught by the cops going 105 miles an hour in the van.
That's what I call like speedy delivery, and that is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
When I hit priority on that package and I pay for it,
Yeah.
that's what I expect.
However,
What?
not delivering mail in this situation.
Oh.
Turns out just pulled up to a stoplight and drag raced a Mustang that was next to him. So it's kind of like Fast and Furious, kind of just looked over and were like, we doing this? Let's go. But she's in a mail van. And here's the exchange from the officer when he pulled her over.
Is there a reason you're going over 100?
I didn't realize that I was going that fast.
Yeah. I mean, that Mustang took off, he caught my attention, and then you blew by him, and I was pacing you at like 105.
I shouldn't have gone.
Did you know the person in the Mustang?
No.
Okay.
They were driving around and acting ridiculous on 590, but...
I kind of assumed when the way they took off and at the light there, because I was right across from you.
Right.
So he saw me coming up behind him, and he did the right thing and stopped or slowed down, and then you continued.
I mean, come on. You're going to go for the male person and not the Mustang?
Well, the mail person guy slowed down. And apparently since the...
I slow down when I see cops, too. It doesn't make me a good person.
Well, but
it doesn't mean I'm wrong.
But when the mail van kept going 100, he figured he better stop that. You know what I mean? Now, I'm sure maybe they got the Mustang guy later, too. Drag racing is not very safe. Don't do it. Don't drag race out there, kids.
I didn't think those mail trucks could go that fast.
I just love the cops' reaction.
Is there a reason you're going over 100?
He set her up to win because if she would have had a reason, he would have let her go.
Yeah, my water broke. She should have said that. God. And I agree with you. Those mail vans, I never would have thought they could go 105 miles an hour.
Oh, God. Maybe a postal service worker could tell us differently. I know Rio, the mailman, always checks in with us. They feel like they're death boxes. They don't feel safe at all.
Yeah. And sometimes the mail doesn't come that fast. So, I don't know.
Well, not if the cops keep getting in the way.
Thank you, Kenzie. She's just trying to do her job.
Amen.
Somebody ordered same-day delivery.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the Mustang's just doing what he wants. She's out here working harder than the rest, and that's who we stop?
Well, she decided to drag race the Mustang, which is a very interesting proposition. When Mustangs can go 160 or 70, I think.
Uh-huh.
And you're in a mail truck.
Well, she won, so suck it.
Well, he slowed down because he saw the cop and she didn't, and she kept going 105 in that truck.
Because he's a wussy.
Oh.
She meant business.
Maybe he didn't want to go to jail.
I don't know. Let this be a lesson to the underdogs. If you feel like the mail truck in life and your competition is the Mustang, don't count yourself out.
Wow.
This is kind of an inspirational story.
Oh, God. Very, very inspirational. So, okay, second piece of audio is, it just says a YouTuber. I'm not going to give the person acknowledgement on what they were doing exactly because she sounds like a bad person. So she's recording while driving in her car, and she hits somebody and runs them over. But the person gets right up and claps back at him. You hit me.
Oh, wow.
Here's the
Was
audio.
it a cat with 7 lives?
No, it's a person.
No, he does hear those voices.
So here's her just talking while she's driving her car and recording.
No, he does hear those voices. They're not fake, but I wonder...
That's the person getting run over.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay, that's not the whole audio. Let's go back there again. Here we go, so you can hear it again and enjoy it.
But I wonder... Oh my God, are you okay? No. I didn't see her. Why are you not looking? I was looking. I didn't see you. Oh my God, you guys. I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good. All right, guys, here's your content for the day.
So that's where we're at.
I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good. You hit somebody. I don't know what just happened there.
And the person, who was it? The Terminator just gets right, pops back up. You hit me.
No kidding.
Weren't you looking? If
I was looking. That's me, by the way. I will look right at you and be like, whoops-a-daisy.
Okay, let's see if this sounds more like Kenzie. I don't know what happened.
No, he does hear those voices. They're not fake, but I wonder... Oh my God, are you okay? No. I didn't see her.
She goes, no, I'm not okay.
I want to...
Here it is again.
Oh my God, are you okay? No.
No.
I didn't see her. Why are you not looking? I was.
Did something happen to her mouth?
I'm wondering the same thing.
It said they were okay. And the story I read, it said the person was fine.
Well, she said she's not.
Well,
The story makes.
but the way she's kind of like got like slurring her mouth.
I didn't see her. Why are you not looking?
Why were you not?
I like how she gets mad that I was looking.
I was looking. I didn't see you.
I didn't. Maybe she's small.
I want to know more about the mouth now, because when you get hit by a car, you
I
don't
bet
get
you
hit
do
in
want
the
to
mouth.
know more about her mouth, you pervert.
No. I'm saying you normally get hit in the leg, not the mouth. Why is she slurring her
Case
words?
would hit someone in the car and go, "What that mouth do?" What's wrong with you?
Oh my God, you guys. I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good. All right, guys, here's your content for the day.
Yeah, you hit somebody.
I don't know what just happened. I feel like you know exactly what. Just like you had a whole exchange about it.
And you recorded it too on video for YouTube.
It's like, why would you post that? She wasn't live, was she?
I think it was a recorded video.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you post it?
I'm sorry. I think it was live streamed. That's why we have the audio.
Live streams. This is why I don't live stream stuff. Way too incriminating.
I got to hear it again one time.
No, he does hear those voices. They're not fake, but I wonder.
I'm not a good person. I understand.
Why are you looking?
Oh my God, are you okay?
No.
I can't. No.
This is a lot like in The Office when Michael hit Meredith with his car.
That's yes, but also that is how I sounded yesterday because the baby screamed the entire day, and my husband goes, "Are you having a good day?" And I'm like, "No,
No.
this sucks."
No.
I didn't see her. Why are you not looking?
I was.
How'd you hit me in the mouth?
I was looking. I didn't see you.
I like how she sounds like, obviously, she's like, I was like, I just didn't see you. Hello.
Oh, God.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Here, we're getting near the end of the show, and we would be remiss if we didn't tell you that today was National Crouton Day.
This is the hard-hitting stuff that we prepare for our show the night before.
Well, I saw this morning, and I thought, every day is a day. There's some website that made these up, and radio stations and morning shows take them, and they go, today's like National Burrito Day or National whatever day. They're not really the national days. It's kind of been created as an online thing, and it just takes off, and that's what people do. However, aren't croutons delicious?
I do not eat croutons.
What?
I take them off my salad, and I give them to my son, Tristan.
Does he just eat the croutons with
Yes.
no salad?
He loves when I put croutons on his plate.
Really?
I don't do it because I'm usually trying to lose weight just forever. And I order a salad. I'm like, well, I'm going to take the bread off of my salad. And then my son just gets super excited. So I'm like, there you go.
That's why you say no croutons. Or you don't say no
I don't
croutons
say
because
no
you want him to
croutons.
get
I
them.
pick them off, give them to my son, and make my salad. Take the bread off of my salad.
Why wouldn't you say, can I just have a bowl of croutons that I'm going to add myself because I want to
He doesn't
distribute?
need a bowl of croutons. Well, he's having like a burger. It's a little treat for him.
He's eating them like cereal.
His dad actually gets His dad gets mad at me sometimes. He's like, that's not croutons. Like just this little pile of bread. He's got fries, a burger, and crouton.
His metabolism is probably like a hummingbird right now. He could probably eat 18 tons of croutons and not gain a pound at 10 years old.
Yeah, but I don't. It's always like the one way to make it a little healthier, at least. I take off the croutons.
Here's my question.
What?
Does it really add that much having croutons on the salad to carbs or whatever? I mean, I know it's a little bread, but
It's not what I want to waste my carb on, though. My salad, that sucks. I'd rather have like dessert later.
But salads are so much better with croutons.
Yeah, croutons are like a dessert.
Oh.
It's like the dessert of the salad. When you think
Every
about it.
time you guys talk, I understand why the weight loss challenge went horrible.
I didn't eat any croutons during it, I'll tell you that.
I probably should have had more.
Because you didn't have any salad.
didn't have any salad.
That's why.
I once, Costco has this big crouton bag.
I knew you had a crouton story.
You probably just sit down in your underwear because you get naked when you get home and eat bags of croutons.
Well, despite
and then track that you had salad
Despite-
and salad accessories.
Despite your first point about not wanting a salad without you want them without croutons, I was in a big salad phase then. And I said, well, if I'm going to get healthy eating salads, I'm going to put croutons on it.
Of course.
So Costco had these like garlic Parmesan croutons in this bag that was like something you'd see for like
restaurant?
No, like a Rottweiler, like a big dog, bag like that. So I bought it saying, I'm going to eat all these salads and these croutons were the size of like cue balls. They were big. And then I decided I didn't want to eat any salads. So I started eating on the couch like chips, the bag of croutons. God, they were so good.
Living with you has to be like living with a small rodent. It's like nibbling on everything.
Oh, so good. Case, do you like croutons?
Of course I do. They're the best. When a crouton hits just right, it's actually one of my favorite foods.
In the food group chain,
When
the
you
pyramid?
think about it, like, there's not a lot of things better than a good crouton.
Yeah, well, listen, Kelly just checked in, by the way.
My 9-year-old agrees with you.
Kelly checked in. I can't buy croutons because I'll eat them like chips.
Yep.
Someone else just like me. Thanks, Kelly, for being honest.
It's good to be
there.
seen, isn't it, Brian?
Yeah, it is. I feel like people are seeing what I am.
Okay,
I'm
but
present.
did you notice that she doesn't buy them? You buy them and eat them like chips.
Brian, don't listen to that. Live Moss, my friend. Live Moss.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Get your takeaways coming in, 312-591-8300. Something that was very memorable about today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That's a takeaway. Text that in, 312-591-8300. I'll eat some croutons while we wait.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Still no news about Amy Lee being a new lead singer of Linkin Park, I don't believe, from her camp. But, I mean, that's the rumor out there. That's what's going to be happening, right?
For anybody that may have missed that story, Linkin Park appears to be gearing up to reunite and tour next year, doing festival dates with Chester being replaced by a female lead singer. The rumor was Amy Lee of Evanescence. I don't know if that's true, but it certainly seems like they are headed in the direction of having a woman co-front Linkin Park with Mike Shinoda next year.
It's just exciting.
It is. It's very
It's
exciting.
so fun.
And I don't know. Listen, you go through the list. I mean, Amy Lee's got to be top 5, if not number 1. I think she'd be all. When you listen to her and then you listen to Linkin Park, I go, that fits.
Mm-hmm.
She could do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be really, really fun.
All right, your takeaways, 312-591-8300. We'll keep you posted on that. That's, again, just a rumor. Case, what do you got?
Abby from Elgin has a new life motto, thanks to me. It's something we can all take away from today's show. Croutons are the dessert of the salad.
Facts. Get some croutons today on Crouton Day.
And go nuts.
I can't deal with this.
I'm going to run out to Costco, Kenzie, get you that bag before you leave.
The fact that you're just going to be balls deep in a croutons bag later is insane.
Oh,
You should post that photo on Facebook of you balls deep in a crouton bag.
Yeah.
noted. It's coming up. Get ready, Facebook. I love those people that say, I'm in Facebook jail. They took me off Facebook, and now I'm back now, baby.
Why are you in Facebook jail?
Because I was balls deep in a croutons. They took me off, damn it. Repressing me. All right, Kenzie, what do you got?
Trucker Mike, takeaway, Aunt Booty was going to be the first person to ever get arrested for smuggling something into Mexico.
Facts. Aunt Booty, we'll have her on the show. Kenzie's going to book her aunt here pretty soon.
If I could find her. I mean, I don't think you understand how difficult this is.
And finally, Zoe checked in. Takeaway. Most of us saw the Northern Lights over the weekend in Chicago, but didn't cheat by using a phone. Damn right.
Wussies.
Saw the gray clouds, and I didn't understand all the colors. But, Case, what's in the podcast?
Well, Brian felt ripped off by the Northern Lights. We have that conversation on the Brian and Kenzie podcast, as well as the time that Brian ran into some U.S. military at the airport, and that did not go well. And we
What an out-of-context take there. Wow.
And we started the show this morning by learning a lot, and I mean a lot, about Lewis and Clark and their ties to Q101.
And Sacagawea.
That's right, Sacagawea.
How much like you to not bring up the woman case? Wow.
Wow, I apologize.
She kind of led the whole expedition. But
Well,
let's
she was
forget-
there.
Let's forget about her.
Passenger princess.
Okay. Kind of knew the land, if you will.
They don't say Lewis, Clark, and Sacagawea.
That's right.
Or Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea. You know what I mean?
It's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and then she was the leader.
Yeah, that's kind of this show.
But it's but it's Lewis and Clark. It's Lewis and Clark.
This is my life.
That's our Halloween costume. Just make that noted this year.
Apparently, my costume won't matter.
Well, yeah, you're Clark.
And I'm not going to be Clark. In case.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.